The Great Pyramid of Giza is one of the most iconic and mysterious structures in human history. Built more than 4,500 years ago, it has fascinated people for centuries with its sheer size, architectural precision, and the secrets it may still hold. History of the Great Pyramid of Giza, built during Egypt's 4th dynasty, around 2580 to 2560 BCE. The Great Pyramid is part of a complex of pyramids that served as tombs for pharaohs. The pyramid was constructed for Pharaoh Khufu, Cheops. It was originally 146.6 meters, 481 feet, tall, making it the tallest man-made structure in the world for over 3,800 years, until the construction of the Lincoln Cathedral in the UK in the 14th century. The pyramid consists of about 2.3 million blocks of limestone and granite, some weighing up to 80 tons. The exact methods used to quarry, transport, and assemble these blocks remain debated. Contrary to the myth of slaves building the pyramid, modern archaeology suggests that tens of thousands of skilled laborers and workers were employed in its construction, fed and housed in nearby villages. This indicates a highly organized and advanced civilization. Mysteries surrounding the Great Pyramid. The greatest mystery of the pyramid is how it was constructed with such precision and scale. Theories include the use of ramps, either straight, spiral, or zigzagging, to transport the massive stones to great heights. Some have speculated about alien assistance or advanced lost technologies, though these ideas are largely dismissed by mainstream scholars. The alignment of the pyramid is incredibly precise, with each side facing almost perfectly north, south, east, and west, raising questions about ancient Egyptian knowledge of astronomy. The pyramid's original capstone, pyramidion, has been lost. Some believe it may have been made of gold or electrum, a gold-silver alloy, and was removed in antiquity. Its symbolic or practical significance remains unknown. Many believe that the pyramid still contains hidden chambers or passageways, perhaps holding treasures or religious artifacts. While some hidden chambers have been discovered over the centuries, there may still be more undiscovered within the massive structure. The subterranean chamber. Located deep underground and unfinished, it is one of the most enigmatic parts of the pyramid. Its purpose is still unknown, with some speculating it could have been a decoy chamber to deter tomb robbers or an unfinished burial site. The entrance. The original entrance is located on the north face of the pyramid, around 17 meters, 56 feet, above ground level. There is also a robber's tunnel, dug by thieves in antiquity, which serves as the modern entrance for visitors. Descending passage. This narrow passage descends from the original entrance, leading deep underground to the subterranean chamber. It's a steep and confined shaft, measuring about 1 meter high and 1 meter wide, 3.3 feet by 3.3 feet. Subterranean chamber. Located deep underground. This is the lowest known chamber inside the pyramid, around 30 meters, 100 feet below the base. The chamber is unfinished and empty, adding to its mystery. Its purpose is still unclear, with theories suggesting it was either a decoy tomb or left incomplete during construction. Ascending passage. From the descending passage, an ascending passage branches upward, leading to the upper chambers of the pyramid. This passage is steep and narrow, similar to the descending one. Grand Gallery. The Grand Gallery is a long sloping corridor that ascends from the end of the ascending passage to the king's chamber. The gallery is about 46 meters, 151 feet, long and 8.5 meters, 28 feet high, with corbelled walls that narrow as they rise. It is one of the most impressive architectural features inside the pyramid, and likely served a functional or symbolic purpose, though its exact role remains unclear. Queen's Chamber. The Queen's Chamber lies lower than the King's Chamber and is situated in the middle of the pyramid. Despite its name, it is unlikely that any queen was buried here, and its actual purpose is still debated. The chamber is empty, with a corbelled ceiling, and two mysterious narrow shafts extend from its walls. These shafts do not connect to the outside of the pyramid and remain a mystery. King's Chamber. The King's Chamber is the most famous and important chamber inside the pyramid. It is made of massive granite blocks brought from Aswan, hundreds of kilometers away. Inside the King's Chamber lies an empty granite sarcophagus, believed to be intended for Pharaoh Khufu. However, no body or burial treasures were ever found, leading to speculation that the tomb was robbed in antiquity or that Khufu was never buried here. Two narrow air shafts lead from the King's Chamber to the exterior of the pyramid. These shafts may have had religious significance, possibly aligning with stars. In 2017, scientists discovered a large empty space, or void, above the Grand Gallery using advanced muon radiography. The void is about 30 meters, 100 feet long, but remains unexplored. Its purpose is unknown, leading to speculation about whether it's a hidden chamber, a structural feature, or an undiscovered element of the pyramid's design. Niche in the Queen's Chamber. Inside the Queen's Chamber, there is a peculiar niche in the east wall that reaches about 4.6 meters, 15 feet high. Its function is not understood, and it adds to the intrigue of the chamber's purpose. Some theorists, including those in the field of alternative archaeology, claim that the Great Pyramid holds hidden knowledge, such as advanced mathematical or astronomical data encoded in its structure. For example, the pyramid's proportions are said to encode the value of pi, and the golden ratio, pi, though this is a debated topic. Some suggest that the pyramid is a physical representation of the Earth, with its base circumference reflecting a scale model of the Earth's equator. Though often associated more with later pyramids and tombs in the Valley of the Kings, the idea of curses surrounding ancient Egyptian tombs has added an air of mystery to the Great Pyramid. Legends say those who disturb the pharaoh's tomb will face misfortune or death. Challenges in understanding and exploring the pyramid. Unlike other Egyptian tombs, the Great Pyramid lacks significant internal inscriptions, such as hieroglyphs or written records, that might offer more insight into its construction or purpose. This has led to greater speculation about its original use. By the time of the New Kingdom, roughly 1500 BCE, the pyramid had already been plundered. The loss of any original burial treasures or artifacts has deprived modern scholars of potential clues about its function and significance. Over time, the Great Pyramid has lost much of its original Tura limestone casing, which once gave it a smooth, white appearance. The removal of these outer stones, many of which were repurposed for building projects in Cairo, has exposed the rougher core blocks beneath. This has also made it harder to study the pyramid's original form. The pyramid's internal passageways are narrow and dangerous to navigate, and many areas remain sealed or inaccessible. The Great Pyramid's void, discovered in 2017, remains unexplored due to the complexity and risks involved in accessing it. The allure of the pyramid has led to many pseudoscientific theories over the years, ranging from it being a landing site for extraterrestrials to claims that it contains hidden alien technology. While mainstream archaeologists dismiss these ideas, they continue to attract attention and fuel speculation. Challenges faced by the builders. Organizing a workforce of over 20,000 to 30,000 laborers estimated, was a colossal challenge. The logistics involved in feeding, housing, and managing such a large population for the years it took to build the pyramid are mind-boggling. Archaeologists have found workers' villages nearby, indicating a well-organized system of food, healthcare, and housing. The construction required the transportation of massive limestone and granite blocks from distant quarries. The heavier granite blocks, used in the king's chamber, were transported from Aswan, over 800 kilometers, 500 miles, away. How these stones were moved remains a subject of debate, with theories suggesting ramps, sleds, and lubrication with water to reduce friction. The pyramid is aligned with astonishing precision to the cardinal points, north, south, east, and west, deviating by just a fraction of a degree. Achieving this without modern tools or technology remains a significant challenge that baffles many historians and architects today. The pyramid's alignment with Orion's belt and its connection to the stars have led many to believe that ancient Egyptians possessed advanced astronomical knowledge. Some theorize that the pyramid was not just a tomb, but also an astronomical observatory or a map of the stars. Alternative theories and speculation. A fringe theory, popularized by Christopher Dunn, suggests that the pyramid was not a tomb, but a giant power plant, using vibrations and energy from the Earth to generate electricity. This theory is largely unsupported by mainstream science, but has gained attention in alternative archaeology circles. Some theorists claim that the Great Pyramid was built by survivors of the lost city of Atlantis, suggesting that it contains ancient knowledge or technology far beyond that of the Egyptians.